For some of them, it's their first time on television. They get one rehearsal and then they're on the show. So good luck to all of them. By the way, we get no rehearsal, does it show? Don't say yes, please, or you're out. Right. Also on the show, we have two judges. Would you please welcome a lovely lady from the world of comedy? Let me hear it for Faith Brown! Faith! And another new face to our show. He's in Run for Your Wife at the moment. You remember him, Mr. Doctor Who himself, Colin Baker! Faith, nice to have the pleasure of your company.
Oh,
yes.
thank you, Keith.
He had a few problems getting here tonight.
Oh, yeah. I fell asleep on the London Underground, right? I thought my time was up. No, I really did. I thought my time was up. I fell asleep on the London Underground. And when I woke up, I was surrounded by angels. Do you get it? Angels. Guardian angels. That fell like a lead balloon. Sorry, Ace, that one. Have you got a better one, Carl?
No.
You didn't fall asleep on the London Underground, did you?
No, no.
Yeah. How's the show going, Run for Your Wife?
It's going very well. It's going very well. Yes,
it's a short run, isn't it?
Well, it's been on for 6 years.
Right.
But the cast...
But, you know... For you personally.
Well, the cast changed every 14 weeks, otherwise we go mad, you see.
Right.
It's one of those plays.
Do you go mad? I mean, is
Yes.
Yes. Why? Is it the repetition or what?
Working with Terry Scott? No, I didn't mean that, Terry. No, no, it's because, I mean, it's a brilliantly constructed piece. Ray Cooney knows all about farce. But with what goes on in that play, the doors opening, closing, rushing around, you go mental if you did it for...
What's the longest running show you've done?
I suppose Corpse is the longest one I did, where I died about 5 times a night for 9 months. So that's a lot of deaths.
What about you, Faith? Have you done any real long-running shows?
Oh, no. Well, I did pantomime, which I loved. I enjoyed doing my very first pantomime, which was great, not so long ago. And, of course, I've worked with Colin.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yes.
On Doctor Who. It was brilliant, wasn't it? I had to give dialogue, and I had false nails on, huge false nails, a big mask, and I couldn't see out of this mask, you see. I had these bins in, didn't I?
You did.
And I've got lazy eyes, so every time I sort of give my dialogue to Colin, I put my hand on here, and I had these low, big false nails on.
It was awful.
I said, you must go now. And as I said, go now, and I left my hand, 3 nails stuck on his chest. And I went, I'm sorry about that shot. I didn't mean it.
And they're still there now.
Yeah.
Can you take them out, please?
Yeah, hopefully no problems today. We have 7 acts on the show with varying degrees of talent. Our judges have to judge them for their performance on television. Someone who wins today will actually take home a cash prize of £200, a chance to compete in our semi-finals for £1,000, and who knows, could get right through to our final and win £4,000. I don't know who's coming up. The judges haven't seen our acts. We go with act number 1 right now. 7 young lads from Dagenham in Essex. This band started busking about 8 months ago. Their ambition is to get as many people of any age to listen to live jazz music. That's what we're going to have right now. I'm all ears. The number's called Caledonia. Please welcome act number 1, the Jive Acres.
She's got big feet, around the length ain't nothing to weep, but I love her. I love just the same. Well, I'm crazy by the woman, California is the name. California, California, what makes you think it's so hot? I love her, I love just the same. Well, I'm crazy by the woman, California is the name. Boy. But I love her, I love just the same. Well, I'm crazy by the woman, California is the name. California, California, what makes you think I'm so hot? I love her, I love just the same. Well, I'm crazy by the woman, California is the name. Anybody?
the Jive Aces, not as I said, acres. Our judges are allowed to award 50 points each to each act, so a maximum of 100 points to go for. How did you score them at home? We'll take a quick break, we'll see you in a moment, and find out how the Jive Aces do. See you in Star Set.
The Star Search with Keith Chegwin.
Hey, that's me. This is Star Search. We do give our judges a guideline. They're looking for technical ability, presentation, talent, performance and potential. Before the break, we saw act number 1. How did you mark them at home? More importantly, what about our judges? We go to Faith first of all.
Oh, well, firstly, I love looking at new talent. I really do. Especially the ones wearing trousers. No, I thought they were great. Loved the bass player. Oh, great one. You always play it down there on your rebark. I thought it was fabulous, and the tenor player, they all were very, very good. And what I loved about it was the freshness. They all loved what they were doing. You could see it, you know. It was, you know, and the charisma. Yeah, I know. I thought you were A1. Wonderful.
How long have you been around, just out of interest?
About 8 months.
So it's not long, really. You started off busking?
Yeah.
Is that in the streets?
Yeah, in Romford. Romford mainly.
Did they pay well there?
Romford's the best. We do other areas, but Romford's
Best busking places in the world,
that's
eh?
right.
Faith, we need some points, please.
I'm going to give them 33.
Really? Very high. Very high marks for our first act from Faith. 33 points. Colin, your opinions, please.
You'd have to have a big street to busk in, wouldn't you, with 7 of them and all those instruments? Do you have trouble with the police moving you on all the time?
No, they as long as we see we get a lot of big crowd, and as long as we stop every couple of numbers so the crowd move on, and it's all
I
right.
bet you do get a big crowd as well.
Well, you know, it's not too bad as long as we don't cause an obstruction. That's the main thing.
Is it, just out of it, is it an arrestable offence to busk? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Perhaps we oughtn't be telling you that we're.
I think you're already in trouble.
Perhaps we shouldn't go too far down that.
I don't think she'd go too far.
I think you're probably right.
I wish the standard of buskers I saw in the street were as good as these chaps.
Really?
I think you're
Everyone's stepping
really
together.
smashing.
Excellent.
I mean, the bassist, as you said, lies down the job a bit, but gee, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, I didn't get it, dear. Very good. Very good.
What do you think of their prospects for the future?
Well, I mean, I don't know what the openings are for a band like this. I don't
They'd
know
be
how many
good
opportunities there are.
on like sort of the liners, you know, QE2 and places
I mean,
like that.
I would be
as well.
very happy to spend an evening if they were playing up there, you know, doing a bit of the bopping. I wanted to, I mean,
we wanted to
were
get out
very
on that little
tempted.
boat.
They
We
wouldn't let us, would
but
they?
they wouldn't let us.
No.
Out of interest, where do you see yourselves going in the future?
As far as we can go.
What would you like to
Further
do,
the
then?
What we'd like to do, well, like we said, we'd like to get as many young people, especially, into what we call jive music, which seems to be happening at the moment, and just go as far as we can.
Okay, well, good luck with that.
Basically.
Colin, we need
I
some-
think they'd have a great opportunity at universities and things like that, you know,
Yeah.
for Saturday night hops. I think you'd be very much in demand
Excellent,
after seeing
yeah.
this show.
Okay, we need some points, please, Colin.
I've got 32.
32. So our first act on the show is scoring very high there. We have 33 from Faith, 32 from Colin. That makes a total of 65 to act number 1.